Here in San Marcos, the river and its town namesake are inexorably linked. It's a place where everyone can define the word aquifer.
The San Marcos River is not only one of the most beautiful in Texas, it's one of the most threatened. And yet it's the heartbeat of San Marcos. And Dianne has been the champion for preserving it and protecting it.
My name is Dianne Wassenich. I'm the Executive Director of the San Marcos River Foundation. The River Foundation protects the flow, beauty, and purity of the San Marcos River.
It's the flowing part that's the challenge.
Dianne changed everything because she and her board at the San Marcos River Foundation led efforts to apply for a water rights permit solely for the purpose of leaving the water in the river to flow into San Antonio Bay. It caused an incredible backlash, but in the end there was a compromise which resulted in Senate Bill 3, which for the first time provided a means of protecting environmental flows in Texas.
But we knew that it would draw attention to the fact that nobody was planning to have rivers flow in the future. They'd already granted so many water rights that the rivers would not flow during drought. And we wanted people to know that.
And thanks to Dianne, people all over the world knew about it.
I admire her passion. She makes sure that all of us understand the hydrology of the river, that it comes from pure springs, what it takes to keep those springs flowing.
People know her name and they know what she stands for, and really just looking at the whole picture of what the river means to the community.
Everybody's gathering on the Cape Road side.
But in looking at that whole picture, Dianne and other environmentalists concluded that more needed to be done.
Good evening from Central Texas, the scene of utter devastation, a natural disaster of epic proportions.
The San Marcos River Foundation, under Dianne's leadership, have begun to realize that they cannot protect water quality in our rivers and streams to avoid flooding and some of the other adverse impacts of climate change without getting in the land conservation business. And so Dianne has led SMRF, we call it, to become a land trust. They've acquired property, they've acquired development rights, they've led efforts to protect their watersheds.
And that is the point. If you want a clear flowing river, nothing else you do matters. River cleanups are wonderful and they need to be done, but they don't keep the river flowing. And the land and the rain falling on the vegetation and being filtered and going into those recharge features, that needs to be forever. Plenty trash today.
One thing won't be forever, though.
I'll be 70 this year, so I'm thinking about retiring in 2019, and I've been working towards that for 3 years.
You know, I actually don't believe that. Don't tell her. We're on camera right now. I can't imagine her winding down. I know she'll relinquish some of the direct responsibilities, but it's so much a part of her, I can't imagine her just stopping.